Grind and Glory is where creativity meets strategy. Hosted by media expert Kesiena Eboh, the show explores the business side of Nigeria's creative industry through real conversations with those making it happen. Grind and Glory, powered by Etim Entertainment.
All right, everyone. Hello to you. Hope you guys are doing great. My name is Kesiena Eboh, and I welcome you to another edition of Grind and Glory. This is an opportunity for you to talk about the business side of creativity, not just in Nigeria, Africa, and the rest of the world. And today, I came prepared. I wouldn't lie to you. I can't call them young, but they come from Gen Z once in a while. Yes, and so, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Ejukorlem, Mavo.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So how are you doing, Ife?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay, I'm okay. And also I have, we call him actor with a soft tone. Sometimes he used to do some yama things. Yeah, but he makes acting. And I just smell your wake up, your chop on our food. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Daniel Etim Effiong. How about you?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, So how you guys doing?
We're doing very well.
We'll call them the machine behind the movie The Herd. I don't know who will take this question. Why that movie? Why now?
Well, if I may take the question. I'd reached a point in my career where I felt I was plateauing in my acting career, and I wanted more. I wanted more expression for my creativity. I have a passion for storytelling, and I wanted to express that. And so I'd acted for many years, and I thought that was the next progression, the next level for me. So I started to speak to writers that I really trusted their work, to look for stories that I was willing to produce and direct, and I stumbled on The Herd. At the time was just a synopsis that the writer Lani Aishida, presented to me amongst other synopses, and thought it was very interesting. So I picked that and decided to develop it. But during that process as well, I and Efe had gone to school together for many years in Mina. And, at the time, I think I was in America, and he had called me and said, you look, he's looking at, investing in Nollywood, and he's looking for opportunities in that space. And I'm like, what's funny? I'm at this point in my career where I wanted to go into producing a number of concepts or ideas I was working with, and I pitched him, and he said, this is The Herd, looks interesting. And I'm like, actually, I think that's also a very interesting story to explore, and that, I believe that he had something, and, that's how we started working together on this project. And yeah, the rest is history.
Okay, so if you let me come to you, when it comes to producing a movie in Nigeria, it's not child's play.
It's not.
Yes. Coming from somebody who lives in an estate where almost everywhere I go to, they're acting movie every day. Mm-hmm. And then you wonder, that's so cheap. Because it will tell you that means there is money to produce movie, or maybe the money you get 3 owner for the pluck the money to actually act or produce those movies. Now, coming to this production as the executive producer, what formed the plan towards the movie? How did it become a success?
Well, one basic thing that formed that plan was the genuinity of the story we had.
Okay.
In the midst of all the options we had, this stood out with our vision in Escape, because we want to tell the genuineness of the genuinity of every reflecting Africa. So that was number one. And then we now thought, how do we want to tell this story? In what you said everybody is producing now, but we have different categories of movies. We have some coming out on YouTube. We had to ask ourselves, what is our audience? What do we want to bring out? we said we wanted to bring out something very quality. When I discussed with Daniel, we're talking about, because he studied in South Africa, we're talking about bringing international hands to do something spectacular, different. We worked around that and came up with other options that we have now used right now.
Okay.
So it was a lot of back and forth, looking at options, working with the budget we were going with, and we had partnerships with other companies as well. Daniel brought in Serendipity, which was a perfect combination. Film One has always been there in the film industry. We partnered with them as well as executive producers. They are executive producers. Serendipity is an executive producer. So this fusion brought about The Herd, and it is a story that everyone must see.
That's true. All right, so Daniel, let me come to you. Casting, having the right people to actually cast the movie, no be joke. You might have known people over the years, as an actor and somebody who directs, and so I know there will be small beef of why you cast me for this movie. Why did you put me here? The movie makes sense, but I for played this role where I would have played this role better. In the area of casting and choosing the right people, everybody is right, but it depends on what role they are playing. How was it like working on the casting for The Herd?
Well, so funny enough, I was on an Insta Live yesterday, and a senior colleague of mine had buzzed me on the lives that I'm holding a grudge against you. And I'm like, I immediately knelt down and I was like, bros, I beg you. And it's like, put me for your film, Abi, put me for your film. No, but being an actor myself, I understand the process of casting and the fact that not everyone can get on a film. There's so many talents out there, there's so many personalities, so many brands out there, and so many projects out there. Sometimes you're not just fit for it. Sometimes the opportunity doesn't arise. Sometimes it doesn't just work out. So you can't be on every project, and every project isn't for you. But on The Herd, I went about casting it. First of all, we had constraints. We had financial constraints. So we knew that we had to find the cheapest route to get the best hands on the project. And one of those routes was that I would play the lead in the thing. At least I would not charge. It's my film. Yes, exactly. It's my film I'm directing, so that struck off the cost of like hiring an A-lister for this role. Okay, you're an A-lister. Oh yeah, play out. And then for the other ladies in the film, I wanted characters, or I wanted actors that looked fragile on the exterior. But within that fragility, or within that soft exterior, came an inner strength that shone through. So I went about casting Darin and Adama, who are the female leads in the film, as people who looked soft on the outside, but due to what they went through in the story, produced inner strength to see them through, so that informed the casting. I always also wanted people who spoke indigenous languages, so I went about that as well. And then when for the northerners in the film, I wanted to cast original Fulani speakers, Fulani actors, Hausa actors, and I wanted to go to the north to cast them. We had a bit of pushback from my executive producers because they were like, hey, why don't you just save money and, cast people in Lagos? Why go all the way to the north and get people and fly them and accommodate them when you can just get actors? There are northern speakers in Lagos who are actors, even some very popular ones. But I wanted actors who were not known down south. So the origin. Yes, because I wanted to create that illusion of being hijacked by a herdsman, and the herdsman would not be a popular face that you've seen in a number of movies if you're from the South, you know. So I wanted to create that shock factor. So I said no. I tried to resist it, and they bought into my idea, you know, of going to the North to cast. So two things: they had to be young and they had to be Fulani actors. So we went there to cast young and Fulani looking and speaking actors, and that's how we went about it. And the formula worked. It was powerful, riveting performances throughout the entire film.
Wow, that's good. All right, so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to go to Efe because they say who they put business out there, no, they put business just for play. There's always the get back in the business. So let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into more of the conversation, and then I have Daniel and Efe right here with me. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is Grind and Glory. Let's get into it.
If you don't get the full money by the end of today, this is the last time you talk to your husband.
Alright, so welcome back. We are still on Grind and Glory, and my name's Kesiena and Efe. Daniel, they are right here with me this beautiful day. And so, Efe, let's talk about this aspect of spending money, financing movie. Money no be a joke when it comes to this because you need to look at the area of wetin go happen if I spend XYZ, wetin I go get back. You know, from where we come from, they call it Osusu. You know, you go put money out there and then you expect something back. What was it like, you know, financing this project?
So there was a lot of back and forth. Like I said earlier, we were going for a different production crew in the beginning. But when we looked at the budget, we had to look inwards and say, okay, what do we have within us that we can use and achieve the same? Who can we use and push that person to achieve what we want?
Okay.
So that's what we did at the end of the day. I can tell you we boast of what we have right now, you know. So we used a different budget to achieve something phenomenal. And it wasn't easy achieving this. A lot of deliberations. Daniel had to do a lot of talent scouting. And
that's his job.
Yeah. and I had my arguments with him a lot about a lot of things like the cast. Sometimes me, I wanted something fancy, but he wanted delivery. You understand? And but I just had to let him do his thing, you know. And along the way, we've had different back and forth because there are different partners coming in, putting in funds. So one partner thinks this and the other partner thinks that. You know, it's not easy collaborating or working with a partnership. But at the end of the day, we have to agree on something. So it's just part of the journey. And thank God we've made it to the finish line with a masterpiece. That's very important.
Okay, all right. So I think any of both of you can actually answer this question. This aspect of, you know, if there is going to be a sequel or not, so the movie end. 1, 2. Is this going to be an ongoing relationship? Now be friends already. You guys are friends already.
Yes.
And so are we expecting, you know, Nigeria, we can have like 50 movies in 5 months or 1 year. Daniel, why are you laughing now? Why are you laughing?
Let me just answer that question real quick. It took me 2 years.
Wow.
To raise funding to get my first yes for the herd. It took me 2 years. So it's been a long journey, but of course with time it gets easier. Okay. I think the one big question everyone was asking me was, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? That's why I give a lot of kudos to my partners, my co-executive producers, because they didn't see. I mean, of course, I'm sure they had the questions, but what have you done? Are you able to deliver at this capacity? Are you able to deliver to promise? Because you haven't done any feature film yet. I had done TV commercials, I had done short films, I had done documentaries, but I hadn't done a feature-length narrative fiction. And of course, for other investors, it was a huge problem because. And believe me, I knocked on a few doors. People were skeptical, but these guys took a chance and bet on me with top dollars. And today is paying off, thankfully. But to show that, I'm saying that because you said, in this part, we make films like you sleep and wake up and we've made a film. Yes. Well, maybe not with us. With us, we like to be deliberate. We like to take our time to, first of all, source out the right kind of story to tell. Okay. And then when we get the right kind of story to tell, to begin to raise funding for that story, now we'll take a process, then we'll go into development and then, pre-production and production. So it's not something we just wake up and do, but yeah, hopefully there'll be other opportunities to partner with my guy, Efe, with Serendipity, Home Healthcare, and with Film One as well. They are wonderful collaborators throughout the process. And this is what I like to say. I like to say, the process for me is let creatives focus on creativity. Let business people focus on the business. I think when there's that kind of symbiotic relationship, the industry will thrive. Not, business people trying to be creative and creative people trying to do business. I mean, you can be multi-talented, yes, but we all have our strong points, And I think in a collaboration or in a partnership, people should leverage on their strengths, and the collaboration just fixes that, because where you're weak somewhere, the other person is strong, and where you're strong somewhere, the other person might be weak. Okay.
All right. So let's look at this aspect. You talked about creativity, especially in the space in Nigeria, Africa as a whole. And if you see, our creativity is known everywhere now. We're basically like the next new thing. Daniel, you will understand that for 5-6 movies that comes out in Hollywood, you will see a name that has a Nigerian name. It's either an Igbo name, a Yoruba name, as an actor, a producer, meaning that we are going far now. We are doing more now. Are we making the right moves that we're supposed to make? You get me? With all of the noise that is coming with the creative industry in Nigeria, are we doing the right thing yet, even though we're out there?
Are we doing the right thing? Yes, I believe we are. Are we doing enough of the right things? Maybe not. Nigerians are everywhere. I think maybe the stats is 3 out of every 10 black people you'd meet in the world is a Nigerian. Wow. We're the most populous black nation in the world. So wherever there's black representation, you can be sure that a Nigerian will be there. There's no surprise that even in Hollywood, we have representation behind the camera and in front of the cameras. And what is happening increasingly now is what we might call cross-cultural collaborations, where people from Nigeria are going abroad to collaborate with people abroad, and then people in the diaspora, Africans in diaspora, are coming back home to collaborate with Nigerians. Like, I don't know if I should mention that Efe has, his company is registered not just in Nigeria, but several other places. When we spoke, we were in America. My partner as well, the same thing, his company is registered in several countries. So the world is fast becoming a global village. So it's not just Nollywood. Nollywood is being exported globally, and people are wanting to collaborate across the ocean, so the industry is evolving fast, maybe not as fast as the music industry, but the movie industry is getting there. Nollywood is getting there. Not only are they consuming our music, they're also consuming our films, and not just long form content, but also short form content. You see Snoop, from time to time, Snoop Dogg reposts skits from Nigeria, from comedians in Nigeria, So the world, because of the internet, people are consuming across the ocean, across continents. So creativity doesn't know borders. So whether we like it or not, we've reached that level where when you're creating, you're also thinking beyond the borders of Nigeria. You're also thinking Africans in the diaspora and indeed the world at large.
Okay. Now, I don't know who will answer this, but both of you. When you watch movies, there is the score part, the soundtrack, and all of that. But I don't do film finish. Am I going to have a track list? You get me? And what exactly are we doing to make that aspect of movie production a beautiful part? We know of some movies that you will see in Hollywood, in Bollywood, and then you see an album of soundtrack from a particular movie and all of that. What is our structure towards that angle?
For this one, we used Kesiena for our film score, and we have a song she created for the movie, and I think we can do a lot more of that. Not all our creators or our filmmakers are doing that. Yes, we don't have an album as we have in Hollywood, but yeah, we need to. Yeah, that's a part for us to do better, and put all of that in our budget, because having all of that is tangent to the budget. But what I would say pertaining that is, if our industry encourages us to put in more money into our films, and when we have that assurance that this is what you're getting back during distribution, we'll go all the extra miles. It's been encouraging seeing some films hit milestones, very big milestones. We need to start having those global distribution deals, more and more of that we release a world standard movie and it's taken abroad, So yeah, the film scores can be bigger. It can be bigger. We can have a full album from these things, and that's how it should be.
You have any?
No, I mean, he's spoken very well about this. Not from, they say not from clap, dance, they start or something, So I think we've started in a very good place working with Kalini, and this project was phenomenal. And like he said, she created a single, which was the theme song, original theme song of The Herd. And she also released it on, I think, Spotify and other streaming platforms. It was just the start of many more opportunities to work with music artists, not just film score artists, but also like musicians themselves. Nothing wrong with having Burna Boy's track on a film, or Wizkid or Davido have the track on your film. It only grows the film and enhances the film's reach. So totally open to those kinds of opportunities, but we have to start well. Next time if we're making a film and we approach Burna and say, yo, Burna, let's work on this project together, you'll be like, oh, you're the guys that made The Herd. Interesting. That was a good film. Yeah. Let's have a conversation. But if we didn't do well with The Herd, then that door won't be open. So it's important to start where you are and then grow from there.
Okay. Thank you so much for this. I would say something. For me, when it comes to Nollywood, over the years from 1991 till date, we've had that level of improvement in every aspect, from the cast to location to the time slot, and also the energy that is put into our movies over the years. And watching The Erd, watching other movies that have been done for the past 1 to 2 years, you will see that we've actually improved so much, and then we are expecting more to actually come out of there. So I want to really appreciate both of you for coming. So are we having part 2 or part 3? Let me know, or we should just do series.
I don't know if we are fans of sequels, but the fans will determine what we do. But
maybe say this one first. Maybe say this one. When me Kuku said this one first, make money from this one.
Let the fans go out there and
watch it.
All right. So, which of the film on that? Which of the cinemas?
I think
all cinemas nationwide.
Yes, showing in cinemas across Nigeria. All distribution platforms, really.
Genesis,
Silverbird,
Film
House, cinemas across Nigeria.
Okay. All right. So for those of you out there, go watch the movie The Erd. Just to let you know, I act too. Be like, see, now God tell me, see. I can just one line. I can play myself in the movie. I can just walk up past and all of that. But let's be realistic. Those, when it comes to movie, you guys are doing great. Thank you so much, Effie, for deciding. See, Abi, won't we thank Effie for saying yes, we want to. And then big shout out to you. If the time you say now you direct this movie, it shocked me. But truly proud of you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm sure we're going to have you guys on the show again to talk about greater works coming up in the future. And most definitely for all of you out there, your social media platforms, please. Social media. So, and also, yeah.
For Escape, we have Escape_studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Escape. Okay.
And for Instagram, I am at Etim Effiong, and on Twitter, I am at Etim Effiong _.
Okay. All right. So, folks, you heard it all. Go check out the movie. Call your friends. Go with your friends. And for those of you who are traveling to the north, pack yourself and go and watch the movie first, and know what you want to do and how to move when you are going to. I'm not trying to get you guys scared, but go watch the movie, and I'm sure you'll come back. You send us message on different social media page to let us know how the movie was. And are there meet and greets for folks who would like to meet you guys? Any address, any of the... Because you not say they go like see you, Daniel. No lie, they go like see you.
For this weekend, the schedule will be out by tomorrow, and we'll put it on all our social media platforms. Okay. So we're sure. But last weekend we were at ICM a lot. We were at Surulere Mall, Leisure Mall Surulere.
Okay.
And we're also at IMAX, Lekki, and I think Ikota Mall as well. Circle Mall too. So we have, and it's not just us as well, just different actors on the film are going to be in different places, and other celebrities and actors too are supporting us, and they're going to be at some of these locations. So I think you want to find the location closest to you.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much, Effie and Daniel, for coming through. And to all of you out there, make sure you don't touch that. Don't go anywhere. Kes will be right back. Thank you so much.
Grind and Glory brings you real talk with the people shaping Africa's creative economy. Join Kesiena Eboh every week as we uncover how creativity turns into commerce and ideas become impact. Grind and Glory is powered by Eboh Entertainment.
All right, folks.
That's this week edition of Grind and Glory. Follow us on all social media platforms at Grind and Glory Pod, or you can follow me on social media at Radio Principality. Big shout out to our team at Etim Entertainment, our executive producer Onome Atigogo, and to you guys who listen to us every week. Let's do it again, and we always say, to get your glory, keep grinding.